Thinking of getting a cat? Having a cat can mean many things to most of individuals. Some desire a cat to cuddle and sit on their laps. Others are happy to measure with awfully independent cat which spends most of its time outside and doesn't want an excess amount of human interaction. What's important is that you just try and find a cat which may interact with you if you'd prefer it to. All cats aren't the identical, and so the way each individual cat behaves with you'll rely on its inherent personality and early experiences, or lack of experiences. The environment within which you retain a cat is additionally extremely significant. For instance, if it lives with many other cats which are not old-time, then it'll be stressed and should react differently than if it had been on its own. While there is not any guaranteed thanks to choose the correct cat for you and your lifestyle, understanding your expectations still as what makes cats tick will facilitate you to bring home a cat that has got to be able to address its new environment and be the pet that you just simply want. 2. To care for a cat you will need to provide many human companionship. Provide regular, suitable meals with a relentless supply of water. Provide a clean and cozy bed. Provide the cat with outdoor access or be prepared to empty and clean a litter tray on a daily basis. Provide it with a remarkable and safe environment. Groom it regularly. Long-haired cats require daily grooming. Vaccinate against the foremost feline diseases regularly. Worm regularly and provide treatment for fleas. Take the cat to the vet when it shows any sign of illness. Insure your cat or ensure you'll afford the worth of any veterinary treatment its visiting need.
How to raise a cat. Raising a cat requires that you provide not only for its most basic needs, such as food and a clean litter box, but also for its health, its comfort, and its mind. If you are interested in raising a cat, take the time to understand the commitment you are making and learn how to raise it right. If you do this, you are more likely to end up with a well-adjusted, happy, and healthy cat. Feeding your cat. Give your cat quality food. When raising a cat, it is important to provide it with nutritious food. Canned and dry food are both fine as long as the food includes mostly animal protein and not a lot of filler. While dry food tends to be better at keeping cats' teeth clean, it can also greatly dehydrate your cat as they have a low thirst drive. 1. If you are unsure of what to feed your cat, discuss food with your cat's veterinarian. They will likely have a suggestion for what to feed your cat for its specific nutritional needs. 2. Provide age-appropriate cat food. When your cat is young, you should feed it kitten food, which gives it more fat and protein for its growing mind and body. As the cat ages, you should feed it food that gives it complete nutrition without giving it so much that it gets overweight. When your cat gets older, you may need to transition it onto senior food, which provides the type of nutrition that geriatric cats need. Give a long-haired cat hairball-preventing cat food. If you have a long-haired cat, it is a good idea to give it hairball-preventing food, especially if it has a history of choking up hairballs. In most cases, this type of food helps to prevent hairballs by increasing the amount of fiber your cat is getting. Fiber increases the rate of digestion and moves food and hair through the digestive tract more effectively. Discuss which hairball-preventing food is best for your cat with your veterinarian. They should have suggestions for a food that will fulfill your cat's nutritional needs, in addition to being good at preventing hairballs. Feed your cat 2 or 3 times a day. The amount of food you give it will depend on the size of your cat. Look at the food packaging and follow the directions there for portion sizing, which is usually based on your cat's size and age. Cats who eat too quickly should be fed smaller, more frequent meals. Discuss portion size and feeding schedule with your veterinarian. They may have suggestions that take your cat's specific dietary needs into consideration so that you can keep your cat at a healthy weight. If you notice your cat rapidly gaining weight, talk to your vet. Being overweight can cause major health complications in cats, including diabetes and joint pain. Give unlimited access to drinking water. It is very important to provide your cat with clean water at all times, as dehydration can make your cat very sick. Put the water in a clean, small bowl and replace it daily, so that the water is appealing for the cat to drink. If you want to make your cat's water really appealing, consider getting it a cat drinking fountain. These are devices that recirculate a cat's water in a stream, which can draw the cat's attention to the water. Also, keep the cat's water away from its litter box and food, as cats will see water near these areas as contaminated.
What's it purring about? Huh? Oh, want the milk. Oh, want some more milk. You know how to save money? You can buy Carnation instant milk or Carnation canned milk. Mix it about 1/3 and 2/3 water. And as you can tell, they grow pretty good on it. He's, let's see, he opened his eyes a week ago, so he's got to be 3 weeks old now. And he sure loves to talk. And what I do is I roll them on their back and I play with their bellies. And then they'll go pee or poop. If they don't go poop for you, they need to go poop like, I don't know, one good one in the morning, and then, yeah, here's a second one. They should poop twice a day for you, and it should be relatively easy. If they're crying, then the mixture of the milk's too strong, so cut it down a little bit. And when they get about 3 weeks old, they should be, oh yeah, he was definitely needing to poop this round, because he didn't do very well earlier. He gave me one little log, and this one is quite the log. He's been holding it for a while, and that's probably my fault, because I get busy with politics and don't always get home in time to... There he goes. That's a good one. Yeah, it should be, oh, I don't know. That's a good poop there. You get 2 nice logs. That's about 2 feedings. And, oh, we better get those cleaned up. Let me dump those. Yeah, even his belly, their bellies get nice and soft after they've burped and pooped pretty good. And then they're ready to take in more. Carnation milk will make them have no diarrhea. There should be never diarrhea with your kitten. If there is, there's something else going on. Shouldn't be any blood in their stools. Look at him, he's chowing. He does have a little knot on his nose though, and I think that's from rooting around on towels. You know, because towels are made of terry cloth and they kind of rub you raw if you use them too much. And that's what he was doing, is he was rooting around on it looking for food. But I usually tip the bottle about, I don't know, 30-degree angle to keep a nice little cut in the nipple. It should drip out slowly. And if it streams out, the nipple's been cut wrong and you'll have to start over. You can pick those up at, you know, like Starline Feed out here in Mills, or even Walmart will have them. But be sure to cut that nipple just right, especially if they're tiny, tiny. You don't want them sucking too much of it up, because they'll end up putting it in their lungs, and they end up with kitty pneumonia, and they'll die within a week of that. This one here, I think we're going to call him George or Georgina. Depends on what he is. Right now, I think he's a little boy, because his stamina is just awesome. And he's going to be looking for a home, since I have 5 already of my own, and most of my outdoor kitties are fixed. This guy ended up on my lap because the truck had run over one of my only queens that were left. And she had this one and an orange one. And the orange one didn't last very long. He died within a couple of days. Sometimes they get that fading kitty syndrome, and that's what happens. But anyway, say hello, and we'll see you in a week or two and see how we're doing.